Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Friday, September 7th, and we're down to 7 house guests. Scotty was evicted. No shocker there. And yeah, this week is going to be not another shocker. Okay, look. The season started out really good. We had a really good 2-month run, and now we've kind of slipped into this is what happens when the house gets lopsided. Fessy went, then Scotty's going. Well, Scotty went, then Fessy went, then Scotty's going. Well, actually, no, it's the entire, yeah. So Bailey, Rockstar, Scotty, Fessy, Scotty. Other than the fact that a couple of them never saw it coming and they were manipulated, it's been a pretty predictable last several evictions. And every time one of these has happened, the show has gotten less and less entertaining to watch. I mean, the domination has made for less drama. And that's okay. It's what happens. I happen to not be rooting for domination. I like it to go back and forth, and it's the back and forth stopped. Because even though the one side wasn't dominating, they were getting a couple of people out in the process. And so that kind of kept things a little bit interesting. But whatever. I was hopeful this week that the head of household winner would be one that would force them to start to go after each other, but it turned out to be Casey. I said yesterday, whether I said it on this CarCast or if I said it on the Periscope, that the two people that would make the most predictable week and the most, in my opinion, boring week winning would be Angela or Casey. Because they felt like they were the two closest to Tyler. That would be the two closest to go with, this is how we're going to do it. We're getting Haley next. And sure enough, Casey won it. Brett was a close second, but it didn't cut it. And so Casey, within 20 minutes of the feeds coming back, or maybe half an hour, Casey's talking with Brett, and Angela may have been there at the time, or she came in later. And they were already talking about how they're going to explain to Sam that they're putting that, this is why you're going up, Sam, and they already know they're going after Haley. There's not even inkling of a thought of doing anything but going after Haley. So it's Haley that's going to get evicted unless she wins the power veto. That's the simple, straight up way it is. If Haley does win the power veto, that'll be interesting. I would expect that the JC might go up. It's only 4 votes. So that means that Casey will have the tiebreaker. And Tyler and Angela will be voting. So there's your votes. So the question is, will Tyler take it as an opportunity to get... no, I'm jumping way ahead here, I understand. But it is Friday, and I usually only do these on weekdays, so I probably won't do another one of these till Monday. And by Monday, we'll know who won the power veto. So, if Haley... we have to, for sake of argument, because if Haley doesn't win the power veto, it's not getting used. Okay? Although... what if JC won the power veto and saved Haley? It wouldn't happen. But it'd be kind of funny. JC wins it, saves Haley, forces Casey to put up either Sam or Brett or Angela or Tyler. Puts Casey in a really awkward position. I would imagine she'd put up Brett. Tyler might say, put me up. Trusting that, well, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Again, it's a two. It could be a vote. You have to get 3 votes to evict someone without Casey being involved. So the house flipping and getting rid of somebody would be odd and strange and very unlikely. All right, so go back to the others. Let's forget about JC as an option. Let's pretend that Haley wins and takes herself off. I would expect that Casey would put up, it doesn't matter, puts up Brett. Unless Tyler and Angela decide to go after Brett for any reason and shock their alliance over Sam, I would expect Sam to get voted out. Now, that would mean Tyler would have to vote for Sam, but I would think that even if JC said no, I'm going to vote the other way, which JC wouldn't vote against Brett, so yeah, no. Sam would go. If Haley wins, Sam will go. Yep, fairly certain. Although, slim chance that JC goes up. That would be it. If JC goes up, if Casey puts JC up, that would be the possibility that Tyler might look at it as a chance to say to JC, hey, dude, I'm trying, but they're going after you now, and I can't help it, and I'm sorry. And JC gets evicted. It's possible. But again, that would actually be the smarter move. If Tyler thought about anything, it would be the smarter move to get rid of JC before Sam. But in the end, I don't know if it makes a big difference one way or the other. Although, yeah, well, I'm speculating. I'll know on Monday what's going on. We'll see what happens. I'm treading water right now. Treading water, waiting. Hey, Casey did get her head of household thing. Her letter was from her brother asking her to be the best woman in his wedding. So, and the Vegas account did tell us that that's what it could very well be. So there was a couple of different letters that Casey might get, and one of them was her brother asking her to be best woman. And it included like a best woman kit, like a bow tie or something. I can't remember what all I read that she wrote. I say she because, again, I think of the Vegas account as a female, even though it could very well be a male. It's the fact that they use a Rachel avatar as their picture. What else? Frankly, that's about it. Nominations, they could have them right now when they get up first thing in the morning. They probably won't, but they could. And you just pulled out in front of me. I'm on that detour driving again, folks. It's a week of detour driving. Although I did remember to get up on them. Oh, and it's raining here. In case you've been hearing a weird noise. That would be rain on a windshield. So, it's the first time it's like only maybe the first or second time it's actually been raining when I've been driving in all Big Brother season. What else can I tell you guys? All right. Other shows. Celebrity Big Brother UK is about a week out. I think they have their final eviction tonight. So how long is that show, you might wonder? Well, they've done an episode, I think, every single night. I don't think they're not taking a night off, like a Saturday night off or something. I don't think. And we're at episode 23, I think, was last night. So it's not a killer. It's not a watch of. It's not a show that you've got to invest so much time in when you understand that it's been on every single night. I mean, basically, it's been on 3 weeks. It started, I think, a week ago yesterday. Is that how? Was it a Thursday or Wednesday? Whatever it was. It's been on. Tonight's an eviction. Tonight would be episode 24, I believe. And... or maybe it was a part 2 episode. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I've got links to them. I've got a playlist in order with no spoilers or anything at my YouTube channel, which is I Love Reality. If you go to I Love Reality on YouTube, look it up, and then you look at my playlists, you will find the playlist for Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother UK, August 2018, because there was a January. I think I deleted that one, though, because it was partial. I never completed it. Other things you'll also find there, as a reminder, you'll also find Big Brother Australia, 2012, 2013, and 2014, which is now starting to seem like a while ago. But if you want a totally different taste of Big Brother, a kinder, gentler Big Brother, you might check it out. It's definitely a different spin on Big Brother. It's actually closer to the actual, real, international version of Big Brother, the original form. And it's a fun watch. And we're talking 80 episodes. I don't know what season. I don't know what 2012 season was. I know 2013 season, I think, was only like 50 some episodes because it wasn't doing as well in the ratings. And so they didn't keep it long. But one season they lengthened it because it was doing so well. So I think one season is like 80 episodes. And I think one season is in the 70s maybe. So 2012, 2013, 2014, just look for it. If you're going to watch it, if you have any interest in watching it at all, you should watch them in order. You should try out 2012 first, even though I personally am not as big a fan of 2012 as I am of 2013, but 2012 was the first of the three. And if you watch, and I think in likability, enjoyability, I really think that 2013 was my favorite, 2012 next, and then 2014. And so, but if you watch 2013, right at the very beginning, they reveal who won 2012. So, you don't want to have that spoiled. At least I wouldn't want to know who won it before I watched the entire show. And so I would strongly suggest you watch 2012 first. The reason I know that, because I watched 2012 when it was airing live, except for I got a bit distracted with real life and stuff and kind of stopped and thought, I'll get back to it later. And I didn't get back to it later. And 2013 started, and so I thought, I'll just watch 2013 and then I'll go back to 2012. Well, the premiere episode of 2013 showed the winner of 2012. I was like, oh, hell, now I know who won. I actually did go back and watch it eventually, but it did kind of ruin it for me. That I know who wins. And I won't spoil any of those things. I won't spoil Celebrity Big Brother UK. I'm not telling you guys anything about it, who wins it, who loses it. I'm just talking, it's a good show to watch. There's things, I will tell you things that happened. I might tell you what some of the tasks are just to kind of show you what the game is like. But I'm not going to tell you who won or who was evicted generally. I might slip and say something a little bit informative, but I try not to. They did a task yesterday. The last night's show was a task, which not an incredibly amazing task or anything, but they I talked about the pedometer. I think I mentioned the pedometer to you guys, that one person got a pedometer strapped on him. They didn't know it was a pedometer. It was hidden within their mic pack, and the rest of the house guests were tasked with getting that person to walk so many steps within a limited amount of time so they'd all win a reward. But he couldn't know they were getting him to walk, so they were coming up with silly reasons to run errands or to run around the backyard, kind of a thing. The secret mission of a sort last night was that one house guest went into the diary room and was tasked with creating fake social media. Oh, think about that. Someone pointed out, the social media theme? Yeah, what part of the social media theme, technology, whatever, was last night's oyster pearl rolling thing? What did that have to do with anything? I don't know. I couldn't see the technology angle. It would have been better to have circuit boards and electrons, wouldn't it? Oh, what a concept. Circuit boards and electrons. You need to get your electron down the circuit board. That would have been a computer theme. It would have been a technology theme. Oh, I should work for the show. Heath, are you listening? I should work for the show. Back to what I was talking about, Celebrity Big Brother. So their task last night, one person wrote up, like, Instagram comments or Twitter comments about house guests, like, you're so boring. They were puns, making fun of someone's looks, kind of just typical insults that you would see. And Big Brother blocked out the name that it was about, and the house guests had to guess, who's this about? And if they got so many right, they won. That was it. So it was fun to watch them read them, think they were from actual fans, and then at the end it was revealed that one of their own was the one that wrote them. And it was a good-hearted, nobody took offense, because the person insulted themselves just as much as they insulted the other people. So it was fun to watch. It was entertaining. This is not a heavy thinking show, mind you. This is not a show that you have to have deep thoughts. But is our Big Brother really either? No, it's not. Although there's a little bit more strategy. There's no strategy in this show because they don't, other than nominating each other, they don't control the vote. It's the public that does that. But they're motivated to try to be entertaining because they know that the public is watching. And if you're not entertaining, you're boring. And if you're boring, you're voted out. So that's what happened on Celebrity Big Brother last night. And tonight, someone's going to be evicted live. And then they actually take, I don't know how many are left right now. I want to say there's like 8 left, or maybe 6 left right now, or 5 left. No. I think there's 7 left right now. I think they'll get down to 6. That's what they usually do, if memory serves. And those finals, they actually have a finale night where they say, this is it, there's 6 of them left, vote for your favorite, vote for the one you want to win. And then they do a eviction. They'll do like a 2-hour show or a 90-minute show or whatever it is, and they just evict people. Say number 6th place is so-and-so, and they walk out, they do an interview, that's it. Number 5 is so-and-so, they walk out, they do that. Excuse me. It's a bit of a, it's like, oh, okay. There's nothing going to be too exciting going on that last show, but it is fun to see who wins, and you watch it, and you get to hear them talk to them, and they get to watch their videos, and they'll talk about some of the drama that happened in the house earlier in the season. So, anyways, that's Celebrity Big Brother. Again, it is on YouTube on my channel, I Love Reality. I'm just doing a playlist. I'm actually not posting the videos. I just link to them. And for the most part, it's been, there's 2 accounts that have been putting them up. One's, I think, called Replay Plus, and one is called iLive. I'm not trying to claim that I'm like the source. I'm just linking to them. But I put them in order, which is, these people don't make up a playlist. They just dump them. And so I like a playlist. I like them in order that I can see. And also, that way there's the odds of me getting a spoiler are less. Or the odds of you getting a spoiler when you watch it. If you go to a playlist, if you got to look through their playlist, you may see an interview with someone who got evicted that you haven't seen that episode yet. And that's the whole point of me putting these up in order, so that you can watch them without having to search around for the next one you're supposed to watch. You just watch the next one in the playlist. Makes sense? Makes sense. All right. I am maneuvering, driving right now in traffic in town. And, all right. Because it's still raining. It's a rainy Friday. Ugh. It's all right. It's fine. Not that we don't have a dry summer, that's for sure. So this rain is going to make the grass go long, and I got to cut my lawn again this weekend probably. If as long as it stops raining. I think I'm going to sign off, guys. I'm not in my parking garage yet, but I'm close. So I think I'm going to sign off. I'm going to wish you a happy Friday. Remember, we do our podcast tomorrow, our live podcast, Big Brother Gossip Show. Scott, Colette, and I will talk to you about everything that's going on. We'll play the audio clips. I am going to guess there's going to be 1 or 2 Sam impressions from Colette. And you'll be able to enjoy those. And then, I don't know. I don't know what else will happen. I'm predicting that Scott's going to do the Sam opening, the Colette Sam opening. Because there are people just saying, "Oh, we need the Sam opening again." Okay. I don't listen to the opening anymore at this point. I've heard it enough times that I'm just kind of thinking about the questions that I need to answer before our show starts. So that's generally what I'm doing on a show night. And those of you that are patrons of the Big Brother Gossip Show, you can download that opening for yourself and listen to it as many times as you want. Of course, you could pretty much start any Big Brother Gossip show and listen to it as well. It's not like, the opening itself is pretty much just the beginning of our show. There's no, we're not talking over it. We're not changing it. So, whatever. With that, I am saying goodbye because now I am pulling in my parking spot. So, you guys have a good day, good afternoon, good weekend, all that good stuff. And we will talk to you on Monday if you only listen here. This afternoon if you listen and watch on Periscope. Or maybe tomorrow if you only listen to this and the Big Brother Gossip Show. All right, guys, take care. See ya. Bye.